Okay, so this video is going to be a bit kind of a show and tell, I suppose. I have a lot of stuff that I'm kind of testing out at the moment, I suppose, and stuff that I either was sent or that I bought myself, and I don't even always have a chance to get through to showing you everything that I get really on camera because I don't make that many videos, I suppose. It's going to be a bit of a kind of first impressions showing you, or even just trying out for the first time, some bits that I have that I got recently. Some bits I have been trying out and some bits I haven't even tried yet. So I had my shower about an hour ago and haven't put anything on my face since. So I'm going to start off from scratch totally. My skin doesn't feel too bad at the moment. It's like not too dry considering I haven't moisturised yet, but it definitely feels dehydrated. It's a little bit tight. So I'd usually always start off and pop a bit of a water spritz. This is like one of the thermal water sprays by Roche-Posey. Love this stuff. I just got another one there because there was like a deal on in Boots. We got 2 for €12 or something like that. So pop that on first, and then this is a really cool little product I got sent to me recently. It's I've been testing it out for about a week. It's the Elemis Pro Collagen Advanced Eye Treatment. So Elemis is like a spa brand, like a salon brand. It's supposed to be a bit more luxurious or whatever. And this is their newest eye cream. It's anti-aging, so it's supposed to fight like fine lines and wrinkles and stuff like that. What I really like about it is the texture. It comes in a little dropper form, and it's like this milky fluid, and it's really watery. So I like it in that I feel like it actually soaks into the skin. It doesn't sit on top like some other ones. So I think you're literally just supposed to put a drop each side and then just like lightly blend it in. A little goes a long way with this stuff because it is so liquid. It doesn't take much to spread it out over the area. So I'm just going to pat that in place. Apparently this has been in development for like 3 years now, and the price, it's an English price I have, it's £39. So I'd say that would be maybe roughly €50 if it was to be converted here. Even though it's a small enough bottle, 15 millilitres, but you need to use so little, I'd say it would last you ages. And I've been using this for the last week, and so far so good. I really like it. Then I've been trying out loads of new kind of face creams at the moment, and different like moisturisers and stuff. A couple of new bits I got that I would be using a lot, say if I'm in work and I'm worried about being a little bit oily looking throughout the day, because I've got that really annoying skin type where I can be really oily in the T-zone, but I can also be dry, and I do tend to get dehydrated. So I would try to take care of shine a lot, especially in work. One thing that I've gotten recently that I really love is the Roche-Posey Effaclar Matte. So it's almost like a primer as well. It does hydrate the face, but it keeps shine at bay, so that's really nice. And I also got the Effaclar Duo because I get really bad breakouts, as you've probably seen on videos before. And this takes care of, you know, kind of irritation, not irritation, but of the badness like underneath the skin as well as on top of the skin. So it's kind of like a double whammy, and I use this at night time if my skin is a little bit on the bad side, like if I have a few more breakouts or if I feel like I'm a bit more pory or whatever than normal. And then to deal with breakouts, I got the Effaclar AI, which is like an emergency treatment for targeted areas when you do have a breakout. So you just pop it on top of the area until it clears up. So I love those little bits. Big fan of French skincare brands, like I've said before. But for today, I'm actually just going to use one of my moisturising sunblocks. So I picked these up in Boots the last day there. They were 2 for 1. So it's the Sultan Face Moisturising Sun Care Cream, and it's the SPF of 30, which is kind of the average SPF I always go for. I don't really like to use anything too lower. Maybe on a very dull day I'll go for 20, but generally it's always 30. And then because it was 2 for 1, I also picked up the waterproof version. So this would be more for if I'm in work again and I'm kind of warm, or I feel like I might sweat a little bit more and I want my makeup just to last a little bit better. Because this is waterproof, it would help with that, with sweat and stuff like that coming through. So I got that one as well, but I'm just going to pop some of this on. I've been using this now for a few days, and both of them say that they're non-clog poring. No, it's totally wrong. Both of them say that they're non-pore clogging, and so far so good. It hasn't broken me out. So I do put a bit of that up under the eye area here as well, because I don't always remember to wear my sunglasses. I do a lot, but I often leave the house without them, just by mistake. So I want to make sure that that area, you know, up around the eyes where you do tend to get more lines and wrinkles, is well protected. And then just for a new lip balm that I got the new Smooch Operator by Soap and Glory. So of course it has another really cool name and cute packaging as usual. This is called Coconut Ice, is the like flavour, the smell or the scent, and it has wild mango, vitamin E and argan oil. So it's a slightly more, it's a thicker consistency. You nearly need to squish it in a little bit to melt it onto your fingers, and then just pop it all over the lips. I really like that though. It just feels really nice on the lips. I like put it all around the contour and stuff like that, and then when it comes to later on when I am putting stuff on my lips, I can just blot it off, but I love to like totally cover my lips with it for the time being. Now, what I did do when I was in Boots the last day, I've been making a few trips to Boots unfortunately, which I need to put a stop to, but you know, you've probably seen it already, it's all over the internet. Number 7 have kind of revamped their range, which is a Boots range. Lisa Eldridge is the creative director for Number 7, so you would have seen that on her video as well. And one really cool thing they've done is that they partnered up with Pantone, who are the colour experts, and came up with this new system where they have this like little thing that looks like a remote control, and it has different lights in it that read the tone and the colour of your skin. It'll tell you what one of the 17 shades within the range you are. Now, so I went in the last day. My main reason for going in is I want to just try out new foundations for my kit for bridal work. So I decided to go with the Stay Perfect foundation by Number 7, which is their long lasting one, and it's like semi matte, and it has a low enough SPF, so the girl said that it does photograph really well. So I was really excited to try this, and I was interested to see how well of a match the new revolutionary thing would be. So they matched me to Warm Ivory. Now she showed me the colours. There's only 2 colours paler than that. The next one down I think was the Cool Ivory, and that one was very kind of, it was too neutral. It was kind of bit too pinky, yeah, a bit too pinky grey for my colouring, and then the one below that obviously was a good bit too pale. Now this one, I have put it on. I put it on the last night when I went out for drinks with my friend Kate, but that was night time and I didn't really have a good look at it, and I have a feeling it's a little bit too dark, but we'll pop it on. So when she did the reading on me, she was kind of offering me or showing me the paler one to it and just saying that that's what they do just to give people the option, but the paler one down was definitely the wrong tone. So I'd say the reason it read this for me is because it's the yellow tone, which is warm as far as Number 7 are concerned. So I can see there it's kind of a good match for my face, but I got her to read from my neck when I was doing it because I am paler on my neck and my chest, and I do match to that, but I don't think it's pale enough for that. It's matching my face pretty well, but it's not matching up to here. So I would have to darken my neck and my chest, which is kind of a pain. But like, I mean, with 17 shades, even though it is a really quite a decent shade range when it comes to pharmacy makeup especially, there's always going to be the odd few people like myself who are going to fall in between shades. So when I was in Boots getting, again, I just have a problem with my multi-buying, but when I was getting the foundation, it was on a 3 for 2 on the Number 7. So I also picked up this Airbrush Away primer. The girl at the counter said it's like they're one of their newer ones and that it's been getting really good feedback. So where's the box? It comes in this box. It's like a, it says instantly magic away visible signs of aging, so skin looks younger all day. Now I've just really tried it on the back of my hand so far, but it's like it's a white, but it goes on translucent silicone based primer, and it spreads really nice over the skin from what I can tell. It's a little bit drier than some other primers feel, but it instantly mattifies, and I'd say it looks like from first impressions that it would be a good one, so I'll probably try that underneath my makeup to work one of the days over the next few days to see how well it does, but be interested to see how that goes. I think that one was about €15. The foundation itself was like 18 I think, or 17, something like that. And then the third thing I picked up, since it was on a 3 for 2, was this concealer palette, and it's just the Trio concealer. So it comes with three basic shades. There's the yellow, the like really light pink, and then your sandy colour. So you're kind of supposed to mix and match them to see to get your perfect colour, so they would technically be able to suit everyone's skin tone. I wouldn't normally use these kind of ones underneath my eyes because I like something a little bit more liquid. I'm just really picking some of it up on my brush and mix it onto the back of my hand to get a colour that I think would look good for underneath the eye. So just something a little bit pinky. And then if it looks a bit too pale, you can just add in a little bit of the other one. Just use the brush to pop it on and then just use my fingers to blend it in. I think this trio concealer was 12 something, so it's not that expensive. And then for any red areas, I'm just going to mix some of the darker sand colour with the yellow. So it'll be slightly more on a yellow tone rather than a pink tone, and help counteract the redness. It is kind of a waxy concealer, so I think I do kind of need the finger just to blend it in. Okay, so it does actually give a really nice even base, all that on, even if the colour isn't 100%. But to be honest, do you know what? I think I probably would leave the house like this, not caring too much, as long as it wasn't for work or something like that, because it's not so ridiculously dark that it would really, really bug me. Okay, so quickly, because this could turn into be a really long video,